Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2015 Southeast Texas Junior Football League playoffs. That was the kickoff of the Pee Wee Super Bowl. It is November 15th, 2015. Hello again for Sheffield Productions. I'm Charlie Jellin alongside Mitch Hart. And the opening kickoff from the Needle and White team went out of bounds. So they're going to place the ball at the 42-yard line. Mitch, it's a beautiful day for football, a great day for a Super Bowl.
Oh, no doubt. Nice morning, great weather. PNG was expecting that onside kick, had their hands team in, and got the ball. It was a very good kick. It almost went out of bounds, but it did. Great job recovering that one.
So PNG White comes up to the line. PNG White and Needle and White, you can tell them apart by the color of their helmets and the color of their pants. Flag on the play. They're going to stop this one and bring it right back.
Yeah, they were trying to set up a quarterback keeper on that one with number 40 for the Indians at quarterback. That's Captain Mason Winchell.
Let's go through the PNG lineup here as they mark off the 5-yard penalty. Number 2, Andrew Lanson. Number 3, a captain, Layden Williams. Number 5, Carter Burton. 6 is Dallas Frederick. Number 7, Caden Hall. He's a captain today. Number 8, Connor Bailey. 13, Trey Villarreal. 19 is Caleb Smith. 20, David Burns Jr. 22, Isaiah Burns. 23, Kyler Spinks. 24, Alex Ochoa. And number 32, Cameron Wilson. We'll get the other numbers here after we finish this play. From the pistol. Got it loaded up to the right-hand side, the short side of the field. Snap goes to number 40, Mason Winchell.
Winchell, and that was the play they were trying to set up on first down before the penalty. He gets most of the yards back. It was a nice run there on first down.
Continuing on with the PNG Pee Wee White roster. Number 32, Cameron Wilson. 33, Kane Pivito. Number 40, captain, the ball carrier there, Mason Winchell. Number 44, also a captain, Cooper Benoit. And number 46, a captain, Bryce Fontenot. On the line, number 72 is Tristan Flores. 74, Memphis Hunter. 77, Keith Knepp. 89, Max Gutierrez. 94, Sean Yarborough. 96, Isaac Orstigli. And number 99, Cash Barnwell. Sheffield Production saw PNG White play in the semifinal game last week.
And Nederland lining up in an Okie 5-2 defense here to stop the run.
We'll have to explain it to him as Winchell breaks through the center. They had it set up sweep outside, and he cut it back against the grain, being tackled at the 17-yard line.
And that tackle was made by captain, number 25, Mr. Thomas H. Thomas there. Chases Winchell down, but not after a big gain. So they had 5 defensive linemen in, and once they penetrated that line, and we see good blocking there, nice lead block, and breaks through the line, showing good speed was number 25 Thomas there.
Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. You stay in between the hash marks, and that's the quickest way to get to the end zone. Pistol left formation again.
Nederland's defense is active before the play, trying to get them to jump.
Winchell runs to the left-hand side, cuts it back again. Good head knocking there. Knocked over one guy and is thrown down after a 4-yard gain.
That was a good run. Nice second effort, some yards after the contact there, Winchell did. And it seems like their offense so far is just a power running attack with the quarterback.
That cutback, though, he's used the last 2 plays, very effective. As they overload the left-hand side, but taking advantage of the pursuit, you cut back against them, and there's only 1 or 2 guys on the right-hand side.
That was a good stop there. Slung him down after a 4-yard gain, or 2nd and 6.
Pistol left again, overloading the wide side of the field. Winchell runs to the left, got the ball in the right hand, hit in the backfield.
Oh, great stop by number 11 there. That's Mr. Starnes for Nederland with the stop there. Starnes was a captain as well. And I was told before the game, a sure tackler and a hard hitter. He showed that on that play.
Lost back to the 16, so it's a loss of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 9 to go for the PNG Pee Wee White Indians, playing at their home stadium, at least the home stadium of PNG High School here at the reservation.
Yeah, I was told before the game by the Nederland coaches to watch out for Starnes and Myers and Richardson on defense. So that was a great stop by Starnes earlier.
New quarterback now. Layden Williams runs to the right behind plenty of blockers. One guy to get around. He does it.
Good pursuit angle.
Whoa.
Nice team tackle there by Myers. Chased him down, and then the Starnes again with the big hit. I think they were right. Myers and Starnes were stalking. So like you said, we did have a new quarterback in. Winchell was the lead blocker on that play and got his man. But Myers comes up right there and slows him down, and Starnes cleans up. Nice form tackle.
Ball is spotted at the 17.5-yard line. It's 4th down and 6 yards to go for PNG White.
So after that big play, Nederland Bulldog defense settled down to be a big stop here if they can get them.
Of course, here at the Pee Wee level, you've got coaches on the field. Can't draw any plays in the dirt, though, because this is artificial turf. Winchell back at quarterback, pistol left.
And it seems like he's looking to the sidelines.
Looking for signals, like the PNG high school kids do.
That's right.
And there's the pass set up.
Little pump fake.
Whoa. That ball would have been dropping right out of the sun, the angle that we're at.
That was good pass defense by Mr. McGuire out there at cornerback. But you're right, those kids are looking dead into the sun. Nice little pump fake. Goes to the end zone, just falls incomplete.
So the ball goes over to Nederland. 1st down and 10 from their own 17-yard line. We have last names only on the Nederland roster. This is the Pee Wee White team. Number 1 is V. Flores. Number 2, L. McGuire. Number 5, R. Atterbury. Number 7, B. Louvier. Number 8, Captain M. Myers. Number 10 is L. Williams. Number 11, Captain B. Starnes. Nederland comes out, empty backfield. They've got 3 to one side, 2 to the other, and a motion back.
4-3 defense by PNG. And brought down by a host of Indians. I believe that tackle was led by number 22, Isaiah Burns.
Thomas was the ball carrier. Continuing on with the roster, number 12, E. Elmore. Number 13, captain today, A. Richardson. 21, K. Jeffcoat. Number 22, C. Harbor. 25, the ball carrier there, also a captain, H. Thomas. 52 is S. Causey. Number 54, N. Bonning. Number 60 is L. Holzer. 62, N. LaFleur. And number 64 is Z. Baker. Same formation. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left.
Indians showing blitz and do.
Motion back there, but it's just a quarterback sneak.
Brought down by number 46. I believe that's Captain Bryce Fontenot. Nice tackle there.
Myers, the quarterback, gets it out just a little bit past the 20-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 yards to go for Nederland. Finishing out the Nederland White roster, number 72 is N. Christian, 77 D. Hebert, 80 M. Pepper, 88 K. Lee, 90 J. Kellums, and 99 C. McMillan.
Indian defense there lost control of the A-gap. I'm not sure if that was a called quarterback sneak or if Myers just took it on himself when he saw that nobody was over the nose or center on that play.
Coming up under center, and we commented on that in some of the earlier games. This time it's going to be a reverse. Coming around to the left-hand side, right-hand side rather, is Starnes.
I think he's stopped short of the 1st down though.
Depends on the spot. He dove for it as best he could. We had handoff to one running back, and then he hands off to this guy coming around on the sweep.
And he does pick up a 1st down. It was a good play. So Starnes showing playing both ways, being a star on the field on offense and defense.
From the 23-yard line, Nederland 1st down and 10, 4:30 left here in the first quarter. Scoreless game. PNG took the opening kickoff and took it down to the 17-yard line before turning the ball over on downs on an incomplete pass.
They've yet to get wide against this Indian defense. We'll see if that becomes a part of their strategy.
Right off of left tackle goes H. Thomas, number 25, gets it to the 25.
He's kind of tripped up there, had a little more room to the outside if he could have kept his feet. Tried to bounce it out and tripped. We're going to give the tackle to number 99.
Yeah, I think
that's Cash Barnwell.
I think the line tripped him.
I believe you're right.
And honestly, fans, on artificial turf, that happens. If you're not used to picking your feet up and you kind of slide it along, that turf will grab that rubber shoe and make you fall down. It happens to the pros, guys. Don't worry about it. Ever seen a referee go down?
I fell going out to get the roster.
Oh, well, do we have it on tape?
Hopefully not.
Oh, quick handoff there to Starnes, number 11, basically running as the fullback, tackled for the first down at the 34-yard line.
The ball came loose. I'm thinking number 40 got a strip there.
He sure did.
That's Mason Winchell with the strip, the quarterback. Let's take a look at this on replay. Winchell comes over from his linebacker position, and right here I think he gets the ball.
He just takes it out of his hand. Just took it out of his hand, so PNG gets the first turnover of the game.
Very heady play there by the quarterback. And again, he's playing both ways and doing a good job doing so.
At the 33-yard line.
And again, Nederland now showing some pressure up the middle.
Winchell with the ball. Oh,
nice
good
stop.
hard hit right at the 30.
Yeah, that was a big collision. I think that was number 9 or 8. Was that Myers? Let's take a look at the
ball
replay.
carrier was Winchell. I think the tackle was made by 21.
21. That is Jeffcoat. Nice stop by Jeffcoat there.
He actually ended up with the football, but the referee ruled that the knees and all were down. A little bit of a different formation that time. Instead of having all the backs on the left-hand side, one of the running backs was set over at a right halfback, and he led up into the hole. It's always nice for a running back to have a blocker. Gain of 3, second down and 7, and there's that formation. Again, he's actually got 2 guys on the right-hand side, so it's a more balanced formation. New quarterback this time, number 22, Isaiah Burns. Close to the first down. He falls forward. He gets the first down.
Nice line surge there by the Indians. The Bulldogs kind of rode him down, but not after a 10-yard gain, so gets the first down. I like this formation, power running attack from the quarterback. Nice lead block there by number 33. And we have Myers leading the way, but a lot of Bulldogs on the tackle there, not after they pick up a first down.
As in any Super Bowl, turnovers are critical. PNG trying to take advantage of the first one of this game. Now they overload the left-hand side. There's Pistol left. He's got both running backs in the backfield and the 2 wide receivers on that left-hand side. In fact, it's an unbalanced line, if you want to call it that.
Quarterback goes that way, and stop's going to be made by number 11, Starnes, captain of the team for the Nederland Bulldogs. Power running attack again by the quarterback.
Good 5-yard gain by Burns on first down.
And he ran out of a shoe.
Whoa, he's so fast, Mom. Look at that. Yeah, unbalancing that line, taking the end and sending him to the other side. If you're a defensive signal caller, you can notice that by counting the number of people on one side of the center. You got the guard, you got the tackle, and there's nobody else. That's an unbalanced line. Kind of tips away what you're going to do. Pistol right now. Burns takes the ball, looking to get outside, cuts it back into the secondary, dives toward the 10-yard line. He'll have the first down.
Nice blocking up front when we take a look at this on the replay. Again, the Indians have them outnumbered. Nice lead block there by number 33 of the Indians. A very good block. Stripped up, I believe, by number 13. That is Richardson for the Bulldogs. Again, they're moving the chains. They're down in the red zone for the second time today. And you're right, they're unbalancing that line and going where the numbers are. And rotating in their quarterback on the power runs, keep the kids fresh.
Winchell back there now. 2 running backs to his right, 2 ends to the left. Winchell runs to the right-hand side. Cornerback comes up to meet him, and Winchell runs over him. Into the secondary. Did he get inside? Let's see what the ref says. Touchdown. Winchell scores from 11 yards out.
Yards after contact right here as Winchell takes the ball and takes off to the right side. Cornerback comes up and meets him at the 11, but he's no match. And then number 25 for the Bulldogs and 11 try to get him, but not before he scores. First score of the game makes it 6-0.
29 seconds left in the first quarter, excuse me.
Yeah, another power run. They lined up in a little nasty slot there with 33 as the lead blocker. 33 picks up Myers and enables Winchell to get to the outside and eventually score.
The point after rules for the Pee Wee tackle division, passing and kicking are 2 points. Running is 1 point. And both of the high schools here involved saw how important it was during the first round of the playoffs to get those points after touchdown. Winchell takes the ball. He's looking to throw it.
Throws back the other way.
Got a flag on the play.
I'm going to think that that's an ineligible receiver downfield.
Yeah, one of the linemen was across the end zone line right there, the goal line. So the try is no good. The score remains 6-0.
Nice power running attack by the Indians throughout that possession. It seems like they're trying to outnumber them and then go behind the blockers. Very good lead blocking there by number 33. That is Kane Ivito. And a couple of nice blocks to spring Winchell. Winchell showed his power on that touchdown by breaking a tackle in the backfield and then racing to the home. Nice job.
In the large school playoffs in the Pee Wee division, Port Neches White had to win 2 games to get to the Super Bowl, defeating Beaumont Gold back on Halloween at Orangefields Field. And then last week, on the 7th of November, 2015, they defeated Lumberton White. And that's one of the games that Sheffield Productions worked. So if you didn't get a DVD of that one and you would like it, contact Sheffield and they'll be glad to make you a copy.
Indians
for a small price. I was told to put that in for a small price.
I see the Indians are lining up to kick it this way on the onside kick. They nearly got the first one, so we'll see if they get this one.
Looks like Layden Williams is the one angling to the left-hand side, and we'll see what happens. It's a good onside kick. That's a live ball. Oh, it's still rolling. And the referee looks at it at the 49. That was a great onside kick.
They had every opportunity to get it. Who came up with that ball? Number 25, Thomas?
I believe so, but it kept bouncing through the first couple of people to touch it.
First man that comes up and gets it before 10 yards and touches it, and it really appeared that those 3 Indians would get it, but Thomas swooped in and saved the day for the Bulldogs.
So first down and 10, still 29 seconds left in the first half.
Got a substitution on defense. Number 99, Cash Barnwell, checks into the game. And number 74, Memphis Hunter, comes in as well to play defensive line. Looks like he's going to be the nose guard.
So Needle and White stopped Port Neches Groves on the first offensive possession, but then had the ball stripped from their running back. Port Neches Groves took advantage of the short field to score the touchdown.
The Indians are definitely stacking the line on offense or on defense.
One back there, and I tell you, Myers was able to stiff arm the first defender, but then he had a little trouble getting past the next 3.
Yeah, too many Indians in the backfield on that one. Let's see who broke through there.
Loss of 1 yard, second down and 11.
As we take a look at the replay, I believe that is going to be the defensive end. Number 6 gets the first contact and then brought down by number 24. The initial contact there was made by Dallas Frederick.
And that's the end of the first quarter, 6-0 your score.
It was a good quarter, man. It went by. We only saw one pass, if I'm not mistaken, before the 2-point conversion, the one that was incomplete over in the corner. Nice running attack.
Sheffield Productions would like to acknowledge the longtime support of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 479. The union is proud of its rich history and the work its members have done in Southeast Texas. The brothers have been industry leaders in educating members in the latest safety technology, and they've been instrumental in facing storm duty and recovery efforts when natural disasters strike. And we in this area know full well what it's like to be without electricity. This last fall, we went through the 10th anniversary, I guess you could call it, or memorial of Hurricane Rita. And 2 more hurricanes hit us right after that with Humberto and Ike. Without electricity, it's hard to do it. This is the 101st year of IBEW Local 479, founded in Beaumont. We thank the brothers for their support, continuing support of everything Sheffield Productions does. They do not flip the field at the Pee Wee level.
Got them going the same way.
Empty backfield now. It looks like Myers is looking around. He had a setback behind him last time, didn't use him. Now the empty backfield. Thomas in motion. They give it to Thomas running to the left.
He's going to have trouble turning the corner, but does.
Wow.
Breaks a tackle and is off to the races. We'll see if number 22 can chase him down.
Thomas Striding inside the zone, touchdown.
That is a 52-yard scamper by the Nederland Bulldog. I did not think he would be able to turn the corner, but he did. When we take a look at this replay, there were 2 Indians out there to get him, and neither one of them did. Little jet sweep here from Myers to Thomas. A nice hole. Had 46 and 5. Number 6 gave chase for PNG, as did number 22. But to no avail, Isaiah Burns couldn't reel him in before they tapped the score 6-6.
Here in 2015, we just completed the first round of the high school playoffs. Port Neches Groves defeated Dayton, and Nederland High School defeated New Caney, both of the high schools. These games were determined by extra points. In particular, the PNG win over Dayton. Nederland scored a late touchdown to kind of increase the differential over New Caney, but when you talk about PATs, they are so important in every game. PNG missed their opportunity after their touchdown. Let's see what Nederland can do. Empty backfield again, Myers. He fakes the handoff. He's looking to pass it.
Nice throw.
Oh, incomplete. He had it in his hand. And
great defense by Andrew Loncone. Number 2 comes up, I believe, and hits him, dislodges the ball. Great defense.
It was in the hands of the receiver, Atterbury, but hard hit there by the secondary, knocks it free. It would have been a 2-point conversion.
And that may have been number 3 on the stop there, Captain Layden Williams. I couldn't see if that was 2 or 3, but great stop in the end zone to stop the 2-point conversion. That would have counted for 2, right?
Yes. So we have a tie ball game. It's 9:47 left in the first half. Nederland White to get here also had to win 2 games. On Halloween, they defeated Biter White, and then last week they defeated Beaumont Blue to get to this location. Pee Wee playoff bracket of the large schools today at the reservation. Sunday, November 15th, 2015. We are going to be watching 6 Super Bowls. We've got the large school and small school of the Pee Wees first, and then small school, large school of juniors, and then large school, small school of seniors. So they kind of flip-flop there. It's kind of neat. You might hear over the PA system. You actually have the voice of the Port Neches Groves Indians, Mitch Murdoch, working the PA system today, and the PNG Indian team came onto the field. They run through to the sound of Cherokee. Kickoff by Nederland. That ball is still bouncing around.
It was nice kick. I would consider that a deep kickoff try. They didn't try to onside kick it, but nearly got it anyway.
Ball is dead at the 40-yard line, and referee C.J. Landry marks it there. PNG will have a 1st and 10.
Bulldogs defense, again, have given up a couple of big plays, but they are hard hitters. So we'll see if they maintain their aggressiveness on defense. See how they're going to adjust to the power running attack from the quarterback position of the Indians. And I like it that some of the kids wear the colorful socks.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, pistol. Well, it's a balanced pistol formation for Winchell. 2 running backs to the right, 2 receivers to the left, and he's looking to throw the ball. Double hitch through the hands of those receivers, and again, that ball's coming out of the sun for them.
Yeah, it falls incomplete there. I was watching those kids during warm-up, and it seemed like Winchell has about a 25-yard range on his passes. So a nice throw, but just couldn't quite connect with the wide receiver. And he does have a little hitch in his throw.
Little double clutch there.
I thought it was a pump fake earlier.
Same formation, Winchell still at quarterback. This time he's going to run to his right, following his blockers. Gets around the cornerback.
Brought down by number 8 there, Captain Mr. Myers on the stop. Not after a pickup of about 7 or 8. Yeah, he hit the corner there, eluded the cornerback, and had to get safety protection over the hill.
Unbalanced line. Everybody is over here for Winchell.
Go, Layden!
Come on, Layden, you got it, baby. You got it.
H. Thomas does a great job of position. Winchell's still a quarterback. He's going to run to the right behind the power. Straight upfield. 8 yards on first down.
Too many tackles right now being made by the Nederland secondary. Very good offensive line play by the Indians as they are freely substituting in those.
Way to stop them, William.
Good power attack. Quarterback position, power running game, and right now Nederland doesn't have an answer.
Good teams have that second line of players available.
Yeah, you can see a lot of good blocking. Got a block downfield again by number 33 of the Indians. That's the second time that I've watched that he's been.
Come on, little man, you can do it. Show Mama how it's done.
Pistol right. Unbalanced line for Winchell. They're kind of in the middle of the field, but most teams like to run to their right anyway.
And they have 33 as a lead blocker that way, and he makes that key block on Myers to get the first down.
Winchell gets the first down, and then the free safety or strong safety comes right up there and hits him. But it's at the 36-yard line. That'll be a 1st and 10 for the Indians.
Look again at Pivoteau. Get that block, springs him for the first down. Very good. Thomas and Myers in on the tackle, but again, not before they get the first. Good job, Pivoteau.
Winchell scored the first quarter touchdown on an 11-yard scamper after a turnover.
PNG sends two wide receivers out really wide.
Yeah, I thought they were coming to the sideline, and Nederland only has one person going over there. He's trying to get somebody, the cornerback's attention, saying, you better get out here with me. Pistol left for Winchell, and he's going to run it. Forced back inside by the defensive end and knocked down there by
Myers. Big hit by Myers.
Yep. Kind of caught him when he was trying to change direction, but still, to knock somebody down clean like that at the Pee Wee level, that's a big hit.
Yeah, again, they're following Pivoteau on the block, but nobody got there on the second level to get in front of Myers. Nice hit.
Nederland's defensive end forced Winchell to turn it up inside that time, and that's what you want done. You don't want the sweep to go out there and not have anybody. They call that the alleyway. Because you get into the alley there, you can turn it up and get upfield before the safeties can get there.
I don't think anybody wants to meet Myers in the alley. Pivoteau is set as the slot back to the right. We'll see if they go in that direction.
New quarterback now. Isaiah Burns takes the ball.
And they do, and Pivoteau again with a nice block.
Burns, great job to carry defenders inside the 20. He's tackled finally at the 19. Great run there for a first down.
Yeah, Starnes finally rode him down, but as you can see again, Pivoteau, lead blocker from the slot position. He's going to get his man as he turns the corner. Bam, gets the block. There's the hole. Starnes rides him down, but not until he gets a big gain. I believe that's Jeff Coate, number 21. On the stop as well.
Burns got over 10 yards after contact. He's still a quarterback in the same formation. And it's the same play.
Yeah, they're following Pivoteau.
Oh, he broke it outside. He's got nobody between him and the goal line. Touchdown.
That's a 19-yard touchdown for that young man, number 22.
Isaiah Burns, 19-yard TD to take the lead, 12-6.
A lot of power running attack, again, following Pivoteau, who's a very good lead blocker. That springs him for the touchdown. Just races the rest to the corner. Good job. Yeah, I really like this kid Pivoteau with these blocks. He gets a hat on somebody on all these plays. Again, may have gotten away with a little hold on Myers' leg there on that touchdown, but great job from the blockers. Very good offensive line play for the Indians as well.
And from a blocking standpoint, you don't have to necessarily knock the other guy down. You just have to engage him while your running back is in the area.
And
okay,
good job by Burns there following his blockers.
Pistol left formation, but it is a balance, and there's the pass to the tight end. He caught it for 2.
Easy money. That's number 33 for the Indians.
Pass from Winchell to Kane Pivoteau.
So Pivoteau's the lead blocker and then is rewarded with the 2-point conversion catch. Nice job. Again, they had a little fake there to hold the linebackers, and then an easy toss wide open in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. It's going to make it 14-6 with 5:09 left in the half.
So Winchell is thrown for a PAT, and they tried that play on the first attempt. 11-yard
downfield.
Yeah, had the lineman downfield, and he didn't catch it either. But that little dump pass, you'll notice on that formation, they had it looked like a pistol, but it was not unbalanced. It was a tight end over on the left-hand side, and that's who Winchell threw it to. He made everybody look one direction, and then he threw it back to the other direction, almost like the NFL. They do that too, don't they?
He looked him off there, and it was very good. And it's difficult for these kids at this level to pick up on how many men are on one side of the center and not. So the Indians are giving the Bulldogs a lot to think about.
Layden Williams for the kick, and there's another good onside kick taken right at the 50-yard line.
And that was taken by number 11, Starnes, hard-hitting captain of the Bulldogs. That was a good job. They set up shop about at midfield.
So with 5:03 left in the first half, Nederland will get their third possession. They turned it over on the first one, scored on the second one.
Cooper Benoit setting the defense up, captain of the defense, number 44 of the Indians. We'll see if they can hold on to this lead.
48-yard line of Nederland. That's a good place for them to start. Nederland, when they scored their touchdown, they kicked off deep, and PNG both times on their kickoffs, they've gone for the onside attempt, almost got the first one.
Tristan Flores being substituted out on the Nederland PNG defense, as is Andrew Lacone. He's coming out. We'll see who checked in for them in a sec. Got number 1, Dawson Guidry, setting the edge at 1 cornerback.
Myers at quarterback, and they've gone to, it looks like a split backfield now.
Oh,
and it's the back handoff.
The Statue of Liberty.
B. Starnes with the ball, still running, gets it into Indian territory. And that's about as nonchalant as a handoff as you can get, isn't it? Here, you take it.
A little part Jeff Granger, part Statue of Liberty. There it was.
Yep.
And he picks up the block there. Again, kind of tripped over his own man there. And number 7 for the Indians cleans up with the tackle. That's Captain Caden Hall with the tackle.
Well-designed play for 4 yards. Should have been more if he had turned it up, but still, great play. And you got to see it very well there on our close action replay here at Sheffield Productions. That's one thing I like about doing junior league football. You slow it down, you can see the intricacies of the blocks, and that neat little handoff just right there.
Yeah, very slick handoff by Myers. And I like it that Myers, again, is wearing the red socks, the orange socks.
I formation. Starnes again with the ball. He's twisted forward as he goes across the 45 to the 44. It's going to be 3rd down, 3 to go.
I believe the tackle was made by number 99, Cash Barnwell. We'll take a look at the replay. Again, Myers to Starnes, handed to the fullback. Very good job turning the play in and making the tackle. I believe that was number 9 and number 99. But I'm not sure who is out there. What's the cornerback and the safety? Can you give me those 2 numbers?
Cornerback on the far side is number 7.
And
the safety is 3.
And number 3, so that was Captain Layden Williams on that tackle with 99 cash.
Split backfield. Myers hands it off. That was the Statue of Liberty this way, and Thomas has the ball and finally tackled. He didn't get much.
Didn't fool the Indians at all on that misdirection play. It's going to bring up 4th down. There were about 4 or 5 kids on the tackle.
They give him forward progress to the 44, so it's going to be 4th down and 2.
That was the left-handed Statue of Liberty play, and number 40 was on the tackle. That's Captain Mason Winchell, the quarterback, and number 1 Dawson Guidry, who didn't fall for the okie doke. 4th and 2.
So you need the ambidextrous quarterback to do the Statue of Liberty with either side.
Either hand, as Myers. Sleight of hand for Mr. Myers. Important play here at the early juncture of the game. 2:40 left in the first half. Nederland trying to mount a comeback.
4th down and 2. From the I formation. Oh, he trips over his center's legs as the defensive line pushed him straight back. Ball is going to go over as Myers is unable to get any yardage.
Yeah, as we take a look at the replay, they had the fire blitz right up the middle, stopped the play. That was number 44 of the defense. I called him out earlier. Cooper Benoit was setting the stage for that defense. Big defensive stop for the Indians.
Controlling that A gap, and again, that's one of the essentials of football, being able to cover the gap on either side of the center. Because if you give up penetration there, trouble.
Late substitution for the Indians, number 23, Kyler Spinks, enters the game, as does number 94, Sean Yarborough on the offensive line.
They're waving in number 22 as well.
How many men do they have?
I think they're calling a timeout because they realize they got 12 now.
So yeah, 3 kids came on to.
So PNG takes the timeout right here. 14-6 your score with 2:32 left in the first half.
Well, PNG, if they can get a score here before the half, would really, really put their foot on the necks of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, large school Super Bowl, and a beautiful day. You can see both bridges from up here, Bridge City, the power plant on the far side of the Natchez River. Of course, we're right next to the Natchez River here at the reservation. From time to time, a ship will go up and down, and from up here in the press box, you have a great view all the way virtually from Sabine Pass over to Bridge City. It's beautiful up here.
Such a great environment for the youth of both of these communities to come out here and compete. Again, the sportsmanship has been outstanding. As we saw yesterday in all the games, I haven't seen an unsportsmanlike penalty yet. So it's been a clean, hard-nosed football. It's a great thing to watch.
And you mentioned that even yesterday up at Lumberton on the All-Pro games and the flag football Super Bowls. No unsportsmanlike. These are the cream of the crop. They know what to do and how to play the game. They fake a handoff.
He's open.
Winchell can't hit the tight end, but I tell you what, that fake froze the defense.
He was trying to get it to Captain Layden Williams there. He was open, just kind of misfired. And again, I was looking in the pregame, and that is a very good range for Winchell. I bet they go back to that play before the end of the game because it was open.
Yeah, the safeties having to be conscious of the rushing attack of the Indians. You got to watch that wide receiver sneaking in behind you.
And Winchell has range from about 25 yards, so he can stretch the field with his arm. He's a good quarterback. Late substitution in, number 99 comes in for the Indians. That's Cash Barnwell.
Pistol right formation. Barnes at cornerback. Burns. Number 22 rolls to the right behind his blockers. Oh, he went back right at the 50-yard line, tried to bounce it outside, and that's where the pursuit caught him. 6-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 4.
The Bulldogs had a lot of pressure right through the middle of the offensive line, but that's not where the play was designed to go, so good call by the coaches of the Indians to take that one wide. So 3rd and 4 here. And as balanced as the Indians have been, I'm not sure what play they're going to run. Because they could dump it off to the tight end, number 33, or run Winchell or Burns.
Referee C.J. Landry called a timeout and pointed over toward the Nederland sideline. I guess he's getting together. Nederland burned a timeout, so each team now has 2 left.
And one of the men on the stop there for the Bulldogs was number 90, Jay Kellens. So good job there, making the tackle. And we have 2:10 remaining in the first half. 14-6 Indians over the Bulldogs.
2 touchdowns scored. Mason Winchell scored from 11 yards out, and Isaiah Burns scored from 19. And then the point after throw from Winchell was caught by Kane Pivoto after the second touchdown. So that's how they got their 14 points. Nederland scored their 6 on a 52-yard run by H. Thomas. First play of the second quarter.
We have Pivoto again in the nasty slot left. I've seen a lot of runs behind Pivoto, and that's what I'm expecting out of this set.
Pistol left for Isaiah Burns, and that's the way he's running. Oh.
He didn't follow him, though.
I tell you
Big
what.
hit by the Bulldogs. Nice stop.
Defensive play made by Starnes as he stopped Burns from his pursuit down the alley, and then the rest of the Bulldogs showed up.
I believe Lavier was in on that stop too, number 7. You can see here, Pivotal goes inside, the play goes outside, and they stop it. So not quite the following the precision on that play to get behind Pivotal in those big blocks. Brings up a big 4th down, the minute and 36 and counting.
From their own 42, they need to get to the Bulldog 46-yard line. Again, the silver helmets or the gold helmets on the left-hand side are the Bulldogs, and the purple helmets on the right are the Indians. They both wore their white jerseys because that's part of their team name. And this is the last game that these guys will be playing for the Southeast Texas Junior Football League. Timeout is called.
Timeout, I
to
believe.
PNG.
Yes, sir. Was going to the Indians. Bulldogs sure would like to make a stop here and have a short field with a minute left. See if they could get it to Thomas and break another long one.
Yeah, the big play possibility, but I tell you, as far as offenses go right now, the Port Neches Groves Indians has the more efficient one on the field, with the exception of that one long run by Thomas. The Bulldog offense has sputtered a little bit.
It's been bottled up by a nice Indian defense. And again, the Indian defense earlier was led by number 44, Cooper Benoit. Really like what he does, setting the stage, making the calls for the defense.
And having that passing attack, whether they catch him or not, that loosens up the defense. I think that's what the Dallas Cowboys are hoping they can do with Des Bryant today.
Oh,
He may not catch it, but let's loosen him up a little bit.
Yeah, and maybe Tony Romo can come back soon and the Cowboy fans can see another victory.
Kids, y'all can Google the Dallas Cowboy 2015 season, see what we're talking about here. Romo went down, what was it, week 2, week 3?
And they haven't won since. I don't think they've won since.
Winchell, pistol right, and that's the way he's running. Starnes is out there, cornerback, but Winchell gets to the sideline, but he's knocked out of bounds about a yard short.
Nice job there, stringing the play out and just stopping just short of the first down. They're going to get the ball back with a minute and 11 left. So nice job by the Bulldog defense there.
They had 7 to give up, and that's exactly what they did. They gave up 7 of the 8 yards necessary to get first down. Needland holds. Let's see what they can do with 2 timeouts and a minute 11 left.
So substitution for the defense for the Indians. Number 20 exits. That is David Burns Jr., who comes out of the game. And we'll see if we can get a number on who substituted in for Mr. Burns here in a sec.
Three receivers to the left-hand side, 2 to the right.
Pivotal was late to set up on that play, and he got caught inside as Thomas bounces outside
Thomas
for a nice
does a great
gain.
job jumping around. He's got the sideline now. He's trying to get downfield. I don't see any flags. No, there is a flag. Is that a flag or a shoe?
I think that's a shoe. And when we take a look at the replay, so that's a 52-yard touchdown by Mr. Thomas as he does break another long one. When we go to the replay here, you might see Pivotal. Pivotal wasn't quite lined up, and he jumped inside, and that enabled Thomas to go to the outside.
Look at Thomas scattering around there.
Benoit was in chase and didn't get him, and then Burns trips over, and number 99, Cash Barnwell, couldn't quite chase Thomas down. 52-yard touchdown. 2 big plays by Mr. Thomas, both for touchdowns. We'll see if we can tie up the score. Maybe take the lead, 15-14.
Needland calls a timeout. That shows them with 13 points. I think they should have 12 because or did they get their point after? I don't think they got their point after attempt. That's right, they didn't. So it should be, I think, 12.
Yeah, the scoreboard says 14-13, but I believe you are right, Charlie. It's 14-12. So a pass conversion here would tie it up. A run would trim the lead to 1 with 56 seconds left in the half.
And if they're good enough to kick it, of course, you aren't allowed to rush the kicker. If you're allowed to kick it right there off of the tee, that'd be kind of a long kick there for these young athletes.
Yeah, and I didn't see a lot of length in the kicks in the pregame. But the one thing I didn't see was a terrible lot of height. I think they would have an issue of getting it over. I think he could kick it that far, but maybe not that high. So Myers in at quarterback here for the 2-point conversion. We'll see if he can tie up the ball game because it's an empty backfield for sure.
3 to the left, 1 to the right. And now Port Neches Groves calls a timeout. At least that's what C.J. Landry indicated.
They just wanted to see what kind of set they would come out in. They said, all right, fellas, they're going for the time. The scoreboard has been changed to reflect the actual score, 14-12 PNG.
So now the chess match continues. The offense calls a timeout. Now the defense sees the offensive set. No, we want a timeout. You can't.
And I think the cheerleaders are down on the field saying, we want a timeout.
Okay, that's probably what they said.
I think so. They were calling for it. Late substitutions on defense for the Indians. Number 5, number 24, and number 13 all enter the game. That's Carter Burton, Trey Villarreal, and Alex Ochoa coming in on defense.
Nederland has the same formation, 3 to the right, 2 to the left as far as receivers go. They fake the handoff. He throws it. It's going to be caught. He caught it.
A deflection. What a nice reception. And was that number 1?
I believe so.
And that's Flores, correct? Yeah, Myers there with the play action pass and throws it. Number 7, it goes right. No, it hit the ground.
Oh,
that was not a catch.
Okay.
That was not a catch. Number 7 there for the Indians defended. That's Captain Caden Hall. From this angle, it appeared that Villarreal, is that? No, Flores. It appeared that Flores caught that ball, but he caught it off the bounce. So it remains 14-12 for the Indians. 56 seconds left in the half.
First bounce.
Hey.
Not quite good enough, huh?
Not quite good enough. How about the play action pass, though, from Myers? Again, very good ball fake. He can fake it with his left or his right hand like we were talking about earlier. It's a good job. Let's see, late substitution on the kickoff team. Number 13 of the Indians, Trey Villarreal, comes out. And we'll see if they can get a return and set up a scoring opportunity before the half. And number 3, Captain Layden Williams, hustles onto the field and is trying to find his spot before the kickoff.
Bulldogs have an overload to the left-hand side.
Nice
and
deep
that's
kick.
where he kicks it.
Fielded by number 1 of the Indians, Dawson Guidry.
And he's got room to the left-hand side, and there's a wall set up over here.
Nice block. And nice block again.
Starnes tracks him down, knocks him out of bounds.
Captain Layden Williams blocked 3 men on that return to set up the nice return. Very good job. He essentially was the wall blocking all these men.
I am the wall.
As you can see
comes
here.
over and he set it up running to the right-hand side. I don't know if it was a design play, but it worked.
Got the ball in the correct hand, and you can barely
Starnes
see there
comes
Williams
in there.
making the blocks. But, yeah, Starnes, nice hard hit. 41 seconds left in the half. We'll see if the Indians can make something happen. Late substitution for the Indians. Number 22, Isaiah Burns, enters the game.
39-yard line of the Bulldogs. I believe the Indians have 1 timeout left.
Number 72 for the Bulldogs, Christian. Looks like he is ready. I think he's about to make a play.
Winchell at quarterback. There goes the reverse to Isaiah Burns. One guy to get around, and he's tackled in the backfield. Good one-on-one tackle made over there.
That was Jeff Coate, number 21, I think, making the stop there. He did not get sucked where he didn't let him get outside on the reverse here. He held his ground, stayed home, and made a nice tackle.
Clock continues to run at 15 seconds now.
I expect Winchell to try to go deep.
Same formation, and he spikes the ball, and he does it very well. 2 hands down in front of him.
Classy. That was good. That was a very good spike.
You have to practice that, by the way.
Yeah, 8 seconds left. I think they're about to try to go long here with Winchell. And again, I saw him in warm-ups. He was throwing 25-yard strikes. Very good, accurate passer. I think they're about to go long. Throw the Hail Mary. What's your call?
Nothing else to, but I tell you what, both teams have shown the ability to strike from long distance. I like the pass idea. I think it's a good time to do it. It's part of your offensive repertoire here as the Indians.
Myers and Starnes for the Bulldogs are probably going to be watching fairly closely the wide receivers. We'll see if either of those guys can make a play. At cornerback, we also have number 2, Mr. L. McGuire. He is set to the right. I'm not sure who the cornerback is on the left, but I think it's number 21, Jeffcoat. So let's see what side of the field they go. Patrolling the middle of the field is number 25, the man with the 2 long touchdown scores, Mr. H. Thomas, in at free safety. I'm sure he is ready for the pass.
They break the huddle. Winchell at quarterback. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. He fakes it. Winchell throws the air ball.
He's
got a
open.
guy deep at the 30. Thomas trying to catch him, and Thomas tackles him at the 10 as time
As the clock expires. Wow. Great stop by Thomas. He did let the guy get a little behind him, but chases him down. Again, nice play action fake. The cornerback came up to get the kid in the flats. Nobody to go deep. Thomas patrols, makes the tackle. Nice stop.
That's the end of the first half. 14-12 your score. We'll be back with the second half action in just a moment. Truck, you guys ready? They're about to kick off. Okay, second half ready to kick off here. Nederland will be accepting the kickoff from Port Neches Groves. The Indians are ahead 14-12. PNG cheerleaders performed at halftime to the sound of Cherokee. Lots of course, when you're PNG at the Pee Wee and you're playing at the reservation for your Super Bowl, you're going to have the aura of the high school Indians all around.
Late substitution for the Bulldogs, who got number 12, E. Elmore in the game on the kickoff return team, and number 22, C. Harper. We'll see how those kids do on kickoff
Layden
return.
Williams kicking off toward his sideline, taken in the air.
Got Myers trying to go wide across the field. Cuts back across to the middle and gets taken down about at the 40-yard line. So nice return by Myers.
Yeah, Myers did a great job coming from the way the kick was angled to the PNG sideline, and then Myers ran toward his own sideline, trying to get around over there. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs, down by 2 points. That pesky little point after touchdown. They'll start off from the 41.
Indian defense set up by standouts number 7, Captain Caden Hall, number 72, Tristan Flores, also with a good first half. Number 22, Isaiah Burns, going both ways. He did an excellent job on defense. Number 1, Dawson Guidry is out there, I believe. Number 5, Carter Burton. At safety, we have number 3, Layden Williams. He also laid a couple of good blocks. I can't see who that other safety is, but that's some of the starters there for the Indian defense.
Myers under center with the split backfield behind him. There's that wraparound. Handoff goes to Starnes, number 11. Gets into the secondary, and the pile falls down at the 37-yard line.
I think it was brought down by 6 PNG Indians on that play. We'll see who made the initial contact. I think came from the safety. And we had another Statue of Liberty play there by Myers. Very good deception. And that was number 44, Captain Cooper Benoit, that made the initial contact. And number 2, Andrew Lacone, came in and cleaned it up.
Starnes just a little bit slow cutting up. The referees call an official's timeout to allow his coach to come out and check on him. Limping just a little bit. And he's going to have to go to the sideline for one play.
Substituting in for him is number 20, I believe, for the Bulldogs.
Coming in there.
Yes, sir. 2nd and 5.
Coach in the huddle there helping get everybody ready. The PNG defense, they're all set.
Myers, a very slick quarterback. Statue of Liberty plays both left and right. Nice play action fakes as well. Has done a good job so far. Big plays by Thomas.
Split backfield. It's the wraparound, but this time, it did not fool anyone. Handoff to Thomas, and he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice tackle there by number 44. Captain, again, Cooper Benoit, setting the stage for a big PNG defense. Yeah, the deception there, it didn't matter. 22 as well on the stop with number 44, Benoit.
PNG is winning the battle of the line right now. They're pushing the Bulldog offensive line backwards, and that, again, with no hole available, there's no misdirection isn't going to work when the defense has all the gaps covered.
A lot of tough, hard hitting from both sides, too, on the defensive battle. Nederland has struck big with 2 long runs, touchdowns runs by Thomas. We'll see if they can make another one here.
3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. There's the jet sweep, and this ball goes to Starnes, and he's back to the line of scrimmage before the Indians tackle him.
Yeah, not fooled at all, and the play was number 1, Dawson Guidry. Good pursuit by the Indian defense, and Starnes is down again, if I'm not mistaken.
Starnes is still on the ground, so that'll bring up 4th down. No gain on the play, so it'll be 4th down and 5 to go.
And you can see he has a little hitch in his giddy-up. I don't think he was ready after that last time that he went to the sidelines. As I saw him come in motion, you could just tell that he wasn't quite running with the ferocity that he was earlier. And now I think he's favoring his arm. Hopefully he's okay.
Yesterday, the flag football teams had their Super Bowls up in Lumberton. The small school Super Bowl was won by West Orange Stark White over Jasper Maroon. The large school flag Super Bowl was won by the Port Arthur Chiefs over Nederland White. And then in the 3 Pro Bowls there, the North won the Pee Wee, and that's the only one that they won. The South won the Junior and the Senior Pro Bowls. So lots of excitement. Southeast Texas Junior Football League makes sure everybody gets a chance to play. And, of course, yesterday was the big cheerleading competition as well, held at Lumberton on their field. Another beautiful day in Southeast Texas. We got lucky because at this time last week in the semifinals it was raining. It was raining pretty good here at the reservation. So it may have rained for the Super Bowl, but it's a beautiful Sunday today to play ball. 4th down.
Winchell and Williams in at safety.
Myers fakes the pitch, keeps the ball himself, and runs with determination to the 29-yard line to get the 1st down.
Stop made by captain and one of those safeties, Layden Williams. On that defense, too, they swap sides with the cornerbacks. Very good safety play by Williams and Winchell today. As you can see, Myers fakes the sweep, takes it upfield. Nice stop by the Indians, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Well, he had his head down and a full head of steam that time. And so that might be an element that, the Bulldogs need to bring out, is having the quarterback keep and run against the grain. Thomas, of course, scoring on 2 long runs, 52 yards in the first half.
And Starnes is back in the game, so that's a good sight to see. Quick snap.
There's the wraparound going to Thomas. He gets around the left-hand side, and there's the alley. Tried to cut back at the 18, but is knocked out of bounds.
I believe he's going to be really close to the 1st down. We'll see. It depends on the spot. But, yeah, he did get the corner. Thomas is an electric runner for certainly. As we can take a look at here on the replay, they love the wraparound handoff. Very deceptive. He beats the defense to the outside and is forced out there by the cornerback. Nice job.
2nd down and about a foot to go. Nederland lines up, the huddle's like 12 yards behind the line of scrimmage. They want to make sure nobody hears them.
It's in a cloak of secrecy.
That's right. Little cone of silence comes down. Those of you who remember Get Smart days.
Nice blocking out there, too, on the Bulldogs. Number 77 on that last place, D. Abear.
Looks like a power I formation. The pitch goes over to Thomas. He's just looking for a hole. And he's got the 1st down and more as he's trying to get to the end zone. Thomas
nice
downfield
stepping. Block by Starnes.
Thomas finally tackled at the, he's not down yet. Finally tackle him inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
I love watching the downfield blocking. Starnes, again, comes back from being shaken up for the 2nd time. Has a nice block downfield to help Thomas out. And you're right, a little sweep and just looking for a hole, almost like a zone blocking sweep there. Starnes out in front.
Number 11 right there.
Trying to get the block and does. Tackle finally made by Captain Layden Williams. But again, we got 1st and goal at the 4, 5:19 left in the 3rd period. Bulldogs trying to take their first lead of the game here with the touchdown.
Clock is rolling. It'll be at 5 minutes with this play. 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. I left formation now. Myers hands off. I guess he gives it to the fullback.
Definitely
He
mixed up in
ends
the
up
backfield
holding.
there.
Yeah, he ended up holding the ball there as the fullback. I don't think wanted the ball.
Now, I think had he tried to hand it off, or if the handoff were successful to Starnes, I think we would have had a fumble there.
Myers ends up with the ball, but he lost 2 yards, so it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 6.
Yeah, nice tackle by Dawson Guidry there. Put his face mask in his chest and drove him back. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6, 2nd and goal from the 6.
Needland taking the second half kickoff here and marching it methodically down the field. Key play, a 4th down conversion by Myers. Wing eye left. This time he gives it to Thomas at the fullback position. Thomas trying to run forward and pull the Indians with him into the end zone. They tackle him at the 5.
Yeah, only 1 yard gain on the play. Tackle there made by number 40, Winchell, along with a few of his Indian friends. You can see Thomas up the middle, met there again in the hole. Number 3, number 7 on the stop, Winchell on the stop, number 1 on the stop, 22 in there as well, number 22, Isaiah Burns. A couple of those kids going both ways. It's the second half, not showing us a lot of signs of fatigue. We'll see if the Indians can hold here and force a 4th down, I guess. I don't know, decision? You think they have a field goal in them?
No, I think they'll
No
have
field goal
to
in 'em.
either pass or put it in.
Okay.
Because, again, if they could kick a PAT, it'd be worth 2 points. And they're a little bit further out than that.
Definitely a goal line defense here. All men within 1 yard of the line of scrimmage.
T formation. Pitch goes back to Starnes. He's trying to get around the corner. He's going to make it. Starnes in for the touchdown.
I'm not sure. I think he stopped.
Indeed.
Oh,
He did get
I
him.
thought he stepped out at the 1. Nice run by Starnes. Gets off the turf twice on that drive and ends up scoring the touchdown. As we take it to the replay, PNG defense had everybody on the line of scrimmage, so they were expecting run. He races to the corner, and I thought he stepped out of bounds here at the about the 6-inch line, but he didn't. Great job.
He kicked the pylon as he went by.
And that is close enough.
18-14 the score.
Bulldogs take the lead for the first time today.
And now the point after attempt, and again, it is a big one. If they score 2, then that means the PNG would have to score on a point after attempt to take the lead. 6 would tie it at 20. Again, it's 2 points on a pass, 1 point on a run. Myers drops back to pass, and
there was movement on the offense. Back them up 5. That's going to make this PAT a little more difficult to get. Yeah, I fully expect them to throw to try to get the 2 points instead of the 1, because 1 point really wouldn't do them a whole lot of good at this juncture. And I would think Thomas out of the backfield would
be a possibility. Then again, they threw that 1 ball to Atterbury in the previous point after attempt. Atterbury
and it's Atterbury
caught it on the first ball, on the first bounce.
And I think Atterbury is the tight end here on the left side.
Myers rolls out, throws deep.
He's open.
Oh, through the hands.
We have another
Atterbury.
penalty flag, though, down.
Let's see what the flag is. The judge coming in from the sideline, I think another lineman downfield.
And that was Carter Burton, I believe, number 5, that he was trying to get the ball to. So that's two times we've seen the ineligible men downfield on the goal line.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, when you're told to block somebody and he backs up as an offensive
He's
lineman.
like, you told me to get him, coach.
Right. And, of course, you have that 3-yard cushion that you're allowed to do it. But that's why you play the game, to learn the rules. It's like the idea, all the blocking rules change on a screen pass.
That's
because
right.
you can block while the ball's in the air as long as you're on one side of the line of scrimmage. And then you have the tackle box on quarterback intentional grounding. You got to know all the intricacies of the rule. You can actually fair catch a pooch kick if you really want to.
Yes, you can. I've seen that in the high schools a bunch lately, because that's becoming important. Number 24 for the Indians substituting in, we got Alex Ochoa checking into the game, as well as number 22 for the Indians, Isaiah Burns. And we have number 11, Starnes, hard-hitting captain of the team, again, who scored that touchdown to give the Bulldogs the lead kicking off. And I believe last time he kicked off deep.
And this time he does an onside kick. They're waiting
Gotta
for it
let
to
it
go
in.
10 yards, and Port
Just
Neches
beautiful.
Groves backed up away from it. Needleland converts.
Thomas with a real heady play here, as we see on the replay. Like you called, they had to wait for it to go 10 yards, and indeed he did wait to grab that ball before 10 yards. Nice kick from Starnes. Got a couple of good bounces. The Indians elected to wait back, and Thomas took advantage of that and recovered the onside kick.
Yeah, that's from a defensive standpoint, from a receiving team standpoint, you can't back up from an onside kick. You have to, if anything, rush forward and knock the other guys down. If you don't want to touch the ball, don't let them get to it either.
Substituting in for the defense is number 72, Tristan Flores, and number 2, Andrew Loncone, is coming in as well to set the Indian defense. We'll see if they can slow him down after that long drive there. The defense might be a little fatigued. We'll see if Thomas can take advantage by running wide.
So just like last night's playoff game by Needleland, a key onside kick making the change. Starnes works around the right-hand side. He's got the first down before he's knocked out of bounds.
He was belted out of bounds by number 22, Isaiah Burns. Nice hit, but again, not after he picks up a 13-yard gain. I'm curious to see if the Indian defense is going to show signs of fatigue, haven't been on the field that long.
Starnes gets the first down at the 37-yard line of the Indians.
Again, very deceptive. The Indians had a lot of penetration in the backfield. Winchell misses the tackle and lets Starnes get to the outside, and a big hit by number 22 again. That's Isaiah Burns. Late substitution on defense. Andrew Lacone checks out. Number 7, Captain Caden Hall, is in at one cornerback position. At the other cornerback is Dawson Guidry. Winchell and Captain Layden Williams are the safeties. And right now, all of they are essentially the late linebackers, as they're the last line of defense.
Thomas with the ball, breaking around, trying to get to the outside. Great balance there.
Fumble!
Flag on the play. The ball is rolling free and recovered by the Indians. Let's take a look and see what the flag is.
And we have an injured Bulldog down as well.
Thomas remains on the ground.
And we have another flag that was just thrown.
Good recovery. Good.
So they're
I
bringing,
didn't notice a face mask, but it was a face mask. Personal foul face mask.
Okay, we might see it when Thomas was struggling for yardage. That might have been where it was grabbed before the fumble. Let's look at the replay. Thomas will take the wraparound handoff, work his way here to the left-hand side of the formation, and he's having to stutter step to get away. Let's see.
It could have been there with number 3 initially. It wasn't a big grab of the face mask, but I think he did get it by looking at what his head was. Number 1, Dawson Guidry, did get the fumble recovery, but that's going to be negated because of that personal foul face mask penalty. Give the Bulldogs good field position, 1st and 10 at the 24, 2:33 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, they move the chains now, and of course Thomas has to come to the sideline because of the injury timeout afforded him. And so Needleland taking advantage of the penalty. 2:33 left in the third quarter. Needleland ahead 18-14 over the Port Neches Groves Indians.
As Thomas leaves, he does lead the offense in rushing yards today, but Starnes and Myers both are very capable of putting this in the end zone. Starnes scored the last one. Got number 5 in at cornerback, Carter Burton. We'll see if Carter can set the edge on the right side of the defense.
Needleland breaks the huddle.
Strong safety Connor Bailey is with him on the right side of the defense as well.
Quarterback Myers underneath. And that's a quick pitch to number 11, Starnes.
4 or 5 missed tackles or broken tackles as Starnes get it. Finally forced out of bounds by number 33, Kane Pivito. I believe he picked up enough for the first down, though.
Just enough inside the 14-yard line. So that's 10 yards on that first down sweep.
Yeah, there are a lot of broken tackles here. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes takes to get him down. Nice run, Starnes.
And you can see there the advantage of carrying the ball in the off arm, the one away from the defense, because that allows you to do a stiff arm or do that forearm shiver that Walter Payton was famous for. Defensive backs hated to come in and tackle Walter Payton because when they went to hit him, he would give them a jab with that forearm and usually would hit him in the head.
Thomas was the big back for the Bulldogs in the first, and Starnes is the big back right now. Fake the jet sweep.
Fake
and
the
Myers
jet sweep.
takes it.
Myers carries the ball, drags an Indian forward toward the 10-yard line, but that's a good one-on-one tackle.
And that was outside linebacker, strong safety, number 8, Connor Bailey on the stop there, setting the edge on the right side of the defense. Yeah, as you can see, fake jet sweep to number 13, keeps it. The fake was to Richardson.
Lots of room over there if Myers had been able to get around that one Indian, but one little Indian is all it takes.
You know, I was wondering if you were going to bring up the one little Indian. That's good.
Oh, you're at the reservation. You have to save all those. Spread them out over the entire game.
2nd and 8.
Great tradition here. Of course, playing on the actual field that the high schoolers play on, that's a real thrill for these kids.
Indeed it is. Nice field.
Split formation. Myers drops back. He throws a jump ball
He's hit
into
as
the
he
air.
throws, too.
Intercepted in the end zone, and he's tackled at the 1.
It would have been a better – they're going to give him the touchback, which is nice, because coming out was ill-advised. Winchell gets the pick.
Oh, I think the coach is going to come argue about that because he was trying to run out.
He definitely was trying to run out. Myers here hit as he throws, which is not what you want to hear when you're a quarterback. Floats on him just a little bit, threw into double coverage, trying to get it to Thomas. Winchell comes up with the pick, and you can see here he breaks out to get to the 1-yard line, but I think they're going to say his forward progress was stopped. They're going to bring it out to the 20. That's a big play.
So the interception evens up the turnover race as Port Neches Groves actually puts PNG 2 up now, 2-0. Although you got to count the onside kick there,
as well.
So 2-1 on turnovers. But PNG's offense quickly on the line, and the Nederland coaching still wants to talk to the referee about why it's at the 20 and not at the 1.
I think they probably do. Number 99 for the PNG Indians, that's Cash Barnwell setting the edge at tight end to this right side. I have a feeling that's where they're going to be heading.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. PNG looking at a 4-point deficit, trying to take advantage of the interception in the end zone.
Bulldog defense being led by Jeffcoat, Myers, Thomas, all in the secondary making plays.
And Winchell breaks free.
Thomas
Tackled
finally
by
chases
Thomas
him
at
down.
the 37-yard line.
Yeah, nice pickup of 17 there on first down by Winchell. Winchell gets the pick and is rewarded with the next carry. Very good job. Again, the power running attack by the quarterback. Honestly, he races past his blockers there. He saw a little daylight and took it. Thomas, nice tackle in the secondary. Thomas has had a very solid game.
Balanced pistol.
A lot of room in the middle of the field.
Winchell runs to the right-hand side and again gets around the cornerback. Winchell along the sideline, dodges inside Thomas. Let's see where they mark him at the 49-yard line of the Bulldogs. So in 2 quick plays, they make 31 yards.
We've seen for a couple of days now how important this cornerback is at setting the edge and not letting him bounce outside. Number 21 there for the Bulldogs, Jeffcoat, doesn't maintain his ground and lets him get outside on him for a big gain.
Balanced pistol again. Winchell, he likes that play. 3rd time in a row he's run here and sets his blocks very well. Gets around the cornerback before Starnes catches him from behind. 7 yards on first down.
That's 3 plays in a row that they've hit the edge. I think they found something here, but we have an injured Indian on the field.
I think it's a Bulldog silver helmet or a gold helmet down there.
You're right.
Yeah.
I see the black pants now.
Again, both teams since they have the white in their team name, they both wore their white jerseys for this final game of the season.
And that's number 7. That Bulldog is Mr. Levere that was shaken up on the play. I believe Mr. Levere has been an interior defensive lineman today, so he's shaken up on that sweep right. So again, another power running. The play before that Winchell decided to just race past his blockers to daylight. That time he set up his blockers very well as number 21 again, Jeff Coate, caught that block and allowed him to get to the outside for a nice gain.
So this is also the end of the third quarter as we see the replay of the sweep that just happened. And again, Winchell, you'll see him set up the block here on the cornerback and then bounce it outside before Starnes comes over to catch him from behind.
And again, Lavier was engaged with an offensive lineman at the point, interior lineman. I think he got pushed and sort of twisted his ankle, but I think he'll be just fine.
Second down, 3 to go from Bulldogs' 47-yard line. That's an unbalanced line to the left.
And the defense did not adjust that way.
But Winchell takes it up the middle and gets the first down, getting to the 36-yard line of the Bulldogs.
I don't think the Bulldogs were lined up properly on defense. And now
late
we have
flag on the play there. That's a dead ball foul, whatever happens. And the referee who threw the ball going to head linesman C.J. Landry to explain. Let's see from Mr. Whitehat what's happening.
Unsportsmanlike. This is our first one.
Unsportsmanlike against the offense. Now,
let's go to the replay and see if we see anything that happens. Winchell takes it up. I didn't see anything, but again, we don't know what was said. And that's a pretty tight shot, so something could have happened outside of the point of attack there, but I did not see that. So that'll make it first down. Will it make it 1st and 10?
Well, and that's what I was saying. If it's a dead ball, it should be 1st and 25, but I think they need to get the down box straight. They got to figure out what to do with that. It should be.
See, right now it's setting up.
Okay, and that's what C.J. Landry is saying. It's going to be 1st down and 10.
They backed him up 15 yards, but it still is only going to be 1st and 10.
And I think the side judge is coming in as the referees come to talk it over. In my opinion, it should be 1st down and 25 because it's a dead ball foul. The flag was thrown after the play, but the referees, of course, not only are there for the safety of the athletes, they want to make sure that the rules are adjudicated fairly. And adjudicated is probably a word I shouldn't use today.
There you go. So the penalty occurred around the 37-yard line. They backed him up to the 48.
So it's
and
first
it's going
down
to be
and 10.
1st and 10. Okay.
Winchell straight up the middle.
Yeah, no thought process there. Winchell gets the ball and just rams it straight up the middle as the PNG offensive line is starting to take over this drive.
5 yards on first down. Inside Bulldog territory, back at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, Winchell, no hesitation there, hits the hole running. We have substitutions on the defense for the Bulldogs. Number 52, S. Causey takes out. He's been substituted in for, and we'll see how the Bulldog defense reacts.
Pistol right, unbalanced right. Winchell just going up the middle. Starnes grabs him from behind as he crosses the 45. It'll be 3rd down.
In Christian, number 72 as well on the stop there. But again, nice gain. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 3. Again, nice offensive line surge. Number 99, number 45 for the Indians, also a very good block. Number 45, I thought it was 45, may have been 46. Bryce Fontenot on that block. Nice job. As we take a look, only one man at the point of attack gets in. He was caught from the backside there, 3rd and 3.
Winchell off of right tackle, has the first down, gets into the secondary, lowers his shoulder, getting to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Indians.
And remember, this drive started off at the 20-yard line after a Winchell interception. So he has been the man on this drive, taking a lot of those power running attacks. And again, this time, keeping those blocks well. Tackle finally made by number 8, Myers, captain of the team, quarterback for the Nederland Bulldogs, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Clock is running at 8 minutes.
Another power running attack from the quarterback.
Winchell gets outside the cornerback, into the secondary, goes past Thomas, still running. Pulled down at the 20-yard line. Another great run there.
Richardson finally brings Winchell down, but they're about in the red zone there with 7 minutes and 53 seconds left. Get great power attack. kind of races past his blockers, gets that edge, which he's done a lot on this drive, running to the right and running wide. Number 13 on the stop as well, and number 90, and that is Jay Kellens, number 90, making the stop. Good job.
Lots of blockers to the right-hand side. Winchell fumbles the snap. It's bouncing around and down by Winchell at the 26-yard line.
They're definitely going to be behind the chains now. We'll see how the offense reacts. First miscue that I can remember in a while for PNG at all. So dropped the snap. I think he took his eye off the ball and was just looking to go right. And you got to catch it first, Winchell. But he's had a very good drive here. We'll see if he can dig him out of this little hole that he has. Substituting in for the Indians, number 24 and number 20. Number 24 is Alex Ochoa. Number 20 is David Burns Jr. coming in on offense. Not a lot of substitutions in the last two plays on defense for Nederland.
Winchell keeps it. This time he ran
Myers
to the left-hand side. And got two guys to beat. Winchell just running over people, leaping forward to the 11-yard line.
Big
right
gain.
At the first down.
Big gain on second down. Myers flies in and is unable to make the stop on Winchell. He went for the big hit. Thomas finally makes the stop, but not after a big gain. As you can see here, Winchell cuts back and Myers flies by him, then races to the corner and is stopped there by Thomas. Gets up into there at the 11.
Nederland calls a timeout. It's going to be third down and short, as Winchell in 2 runs is made up for the miscue, the bad snap. Indeed. We'll take this opportunity to acknowledge the leadership of the Southeast Texas Junior Football League. Each different team has got a member on the board of directors, and they do a lot of work putting together the season and these playoffs. For the Beaumont Bulldogs, Dan Soto. From the Beaumont Warriors, Gary Woodson. From Bridge City, Alan Collier. From Jasper, Neil Adams. From Kuntz, James Graham. From Little Cypress, Josh Roy. From Lumberton, James Kirsch. From Nederland, Daniel Pagan. Orangefield, Juan Gonzalez. From Port Arthur, Damon Fisher. From Port Neches Groves, Mark Holmes. From Vidor, Quentin Frugier. And from West Orange Stark, Eric Guillory. Our thanks to the board of directors for setting everything up. And if you ever have a chance to volunteer to help the Southeast Texas Junior Football League, please do so. It's a great community organization.
Third and short. I don't think he got it.
He pushes forward.
It
depends on the spot.
First.
If you fall forward, you get the first down, and I think that's what he did.
I don't think Elmore agreed with that spot. He was a little fired up when he got up for the Bulldogs.
Inside the 10, it is a 1st and goal for the PNG Indians, trying to take the lead. They've scored twice. Winchell scored from 11 yards out. Isaiah Burns scored from 19, and then Winchell threw to Kane Pivito for the 2-point conversion.
They have Nederland defense spread out wide. I think they're going to try to run up the middle.
Student body right. Winchell.
Nice stop.
Yeah, great stop there, forearm and all. And Winchell forces himself to the 7-yard line. He should have been sacked for no gain, but instead gets 3 yards out of it.
Yeah, it appeared that Starnes had him in the backfield, but Winchell had no doing there. So I think the play was designed to cut up inside. And nice stopping on a dime, breaks the tackle from Starks, and is finally brought down by number 12, Elmore. Elmore was pretty fired up on that spot last time, made up for it. Big stop there. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal from about the 7-yard line. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the contest. Big series right here for the Indians.
2 receivers going wide left. Winchell's got a blocker right next to him on the right-hand side. Winchell runs to the right.
Nice block by Pivito. Pivito, nice block again, followed Pivito in for the score. When we take a look at this replay again, I was talking about Pivito in the first half being such a key blocker, and on that play, he was the lead blocker. I believe he kicked out number 8, Myers, on that, but we'll take a look at this replay. Bam, right there was the block on Myers, and that sprung him. Great job by Winchell. Takes the lead 20-18.
5 minutes left in the game. Port Neches Groves coming forward for the PAT attempt. Winchell's still a quarterback. They're not going to get away from what brought them here. Winchell fakes the handoff. There's
He's
a
open.
pass to a wide open tight end.
I believe that's Pivotal again.
Pivotal again, second play.
Yes, sir. And just like on the touchdown earlier in the game, Pivotal makes the big block. They score a touchdown. He's rewarded with the 2-point conversion catch. So Pivotal's got nice hands, makes it 22-18, 5 minutes left in the game. Great game here to start off the day.
Well, they faked the jet sweep, and again, that allows the tight end to get into the secondary. The fact that he was back there with no one around him, very key there. Just a matter of pass and catch.
It makes that the fake really helped freeze those linebackers. Pivotal gets behind them for the easy catch.
4-point differential. Nederland trying to get a 4th touchdown here. It'd be, of course, you know, this is where Mid-County Madness was played in 2015, and Nederland won that game by a late field goal in the last few seconds. A great game, a fine tradition between these two schools, and of course, these two teams, they'll know each other well by the time they play in Mid-County Madness when you're in varsity football.
Nederland has the trio of Starnes, Myers, and Thomas all set to receive this kick. PNG is kicking towards their own sideline, which they have done this half, and we'll see if one of those 3 stars can get it.
Oh, they
and
fake
they go
it.
the
They
other
kick
way.
the other way, and the ball is free. Referee comes in quickly to see, and that was a good misdirection kick, and oh, Nederland recovers it.
I see a flag down. I'm not sure what that flag's going to be over on the far side by the 50. Not sure if that is a towel or a flag, but it looks like a flag.
McMillan with the recovery. Offside called against the defense. Guess what? We get to re-kick it.
That is not often called.
No, you have to be on your side of the 50. You can't be crowded on the other side of the 50. You have to line up with a 10-yard no man's land space between the two. And, yeah, the flag's on the far side. You can see it over there.
So they did get flagged for the offsides. It's going to make PNG kick that again.
After the 5-yard penalty, they'll be kicking from their own 45-yard line.
I haven't seen them move up. There we go.
Oh, Coach, this is going to discombobulate them. Everybody's having to move up 5 yards.
And you say that, and it's real. These kids practice, and they
Oh, yeah.
normally just practice from the same yard line. Let's see if the Bulldogs stay. No, Myers is over there to receive the kick, and Thomas. I don't see Starnes, though, so I don't think they're overloading their hands team. Starnes is staying more in the middle here, so we'll see if the Indians elect to which way they elect to kick it. So are they going to kick it to Starnes or Thomas and Myers?
Here's
And
the
the kick
kick,
does go that way,
and
and
it
it's
is
fielded cleanly.
smothered.
Yeah, kick fielded cleanly by number 13. That's Richardson there. It's going to bring up 1st and 10, 4:55 left for the Bulldogs. We'll see if they can march down and take the touchdown in the lead.
Well, I like what PNG did there on that first kickoff, you know, faking like they were going to kick it one way and then bring in the other guy to kick it the other. It almost worked. There was a scramble for that ball. Of course, the whole thing was negated by the penalty, but that's something that you always have to think about. You cannot assume that they're going to aim one way. I've seen kickers change direction like that. They'll go up there and then they'll kick it back the other way.
Number 77, Abear in on the offensive line for Nederland. I think Nederland's offensive line needs to impose its will on PNG. We'll see if he can lead the line in doing so.
Thomas of Nederland has 2 long touchdown runs of over 50 yards. Starnes, a 5-yarder. There's the wraparound.
Ooh, nice, nice
Great
hit.
tackle there.
He is pumped up. That's Winchell. Winchell having a big, big game today. Number 44, the Indians, makes a stop on Thomas in the open field.
Thomas gets 3 yards. It looked like it was going to be more.
It did. Pivotal right there, he shakes Pivotal off, but doesn't shake Winchell at all. Big tackle by Winchell, and he was fired up afterwards.
Ends up being just a 2-yard gain. So 2nd down and 8 yards to go with the clock running at 4:20 left in the game. PNG 22, Nederland 18 in the Pee Wee Large School Super Bowl being played here today, the first of 6 Super Bowls at the reservation.
Little confusion. Myers brings Starnes and Thomas back into the backfield with him.
Wrap around to Starnes. He's trying to get around the outside, and
He does.
pushing people off, and Starnes is off to the races. great cutback, got him another 3 yards, got a first down at the 36-yard line.
Upper body strength here for Starnes. He puts the ball into his outside arms, uses his shoulders and his arm to fend off the defenders. Winchell comes up and absolutely laid out Thomas. But see, using that again, he puts his arm in the outside. He's able to fend off the defenders with his left hand. Very good job. Winchell, I believe, was fooled a little bit on the play on who had the ball that time as he comes up and absolutely blasts Thomas, but Thomas didn't have the ball. So Starnes getting off the turf twice to come back in this game shows a lot of heart, shows a lot of character. That's a good job by Starnes.
Nederland has 2 timeouts left as the clock runs down to 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I formation, there's a wrap around to Starnes. He's trying to go outside, and this time Winchell's got a hold of him, and he's not going to let go.
Now assisted there by number 1 as well. But, you know, bouncing that play outside when you're the deepest tailback generally can work. When you're the fullback, it tends not to. I think he needed to hit the hole running there a little bit, and he did not. But nice stop by Winchell, and I think he was assisted by number 1 on that play, which is Dawson Guidry.
You know, the wraparound to a fullback really doesn't do any good. You don't get any advantage out of it because the linebackers don't really see what's going on. Better to just go ahead and hand it off to them on a regular handoff. It also helps speed the play, but as it is, they lose 2.5 yards back to the 38.5-yard line.
Good hustle by number 8, Connor Bailey, to clean up that last tackle and get a good hit on.
The clock did stop as Starnes was knocked out of bounds. 1 back now.
Reverse to Starnes.
Starnes cuts it up. He's got some green over here. Can get around one Indian, and that he does. Starnes off to the races inside the 20, 15, pushed out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
He was pushed out by Isaiah Burns and was nearly tripped up by number 8, Connor Bailey. But, again, very good upper body strength for Starnes. Shakes off those first tackle. Yards after contact for Starnes are huge because he does not go down very often on that first tackle.
And that little bit of misdirection there and Starnes' strength, getting away from one Indian there and then outrunning these others.
Yeah, it's very difficult to arm tackle Starnes. Like I said, tried to get actually tripped up by the Indian defender, and you need to watch that because tripping is against the rules. So had he tripped up Starnes there, I think they would have thrown the flag.
Ball is at the 9-yard line. It's right on the yellow soccer goal marks right there. A little bit confusing. A lot of sports played here at the reservation.
Oh, it's a beautiful facility. Great track. And there's 2:53 left in this contest. We're about to have a great finish.
Knocked out of bounds, stopped the clock, enabled the Bulldogs to hold on to their 2 timeouts.
Thomason at fullback.
From the I formation, and they're just pushing the pile forward.
Yeah, that was number 13, Richardson, on the carry. Tackle made by number 22, Isaiah Burns, who has had a good second half in defense.
3 yards on first down. Bulldogs perfectly happy now to blow the clock down, and that's what PNG said. No, wait a minute. We're going to call a timeout because if you score, we need some time to try and come back.
Need a little bit of time left.
Again, our thanks to the board of directors of the Southeast Texas Junior Football League. Everyone who participated in the 2015 season has much to be proud of. Every community that participated, it's a great community building, spirit building activity. Cheerleaders, football players, all the way from flag to pee-wee, up to junior and senior level.
So we're going to have a 2nd and goal situation at the 6-yard line. We'll see if Nederland can sustain this drive and take the lead, or if we're going to see the Indian defense stand up strong. Seemed like the short yardage back has been Starnes for the Bulldogs. Defensive standouts today for the Indians, number 33, Pivito, and number 22, Isaiah Burns. We'll see if they can make a stop.
Starnes and Thomas both in the backfield with Myers.
Oh, that was movement on the line. You got to call that, and they did.
Oh, and they do. That's going to hurt. That's going to bounce them back 5 yards.
Yeah, the wide receiver out there rocked up on 1 foot, and while he didn't really move forward, they're not going to give you that much lean. So that's a big penalty backing them up 5 here.
2nd down and goal from the 11.
Yeah, we haven't seen a Myers keeper in a few plays either. That could be a good call here as well to get Starnes and Thomas out blocking for Myers on the edge.
Or even a pass play, too, because all 11 of the Indians are within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Split backfield now. Wrap around to Thomas. He's going up the middle, bounces to the outside.
Fumble!
Ball is loose. Ball is loose.
That is Indian ball. That is an Indian ball. No!
Oh.
Who got in there and fought for it?
Wow, it looked like the Indians had it when the ball first went down. It's recovered by Richardson.
There were not one little, two little, but three little Indians on that football, and they didn't get it. Let's go to the replay, and Sue made that big recovery for the Bulldogs. Thomas gets it and cuts up field.
Got the
and
ball in the wrong hand.
Yep.
It's popped out right there. And I thought number 3 had it right there, but you could see 13 going in and fighting for it, and he ends up pulling the ball away, and the referee's right there. So 3rd down and goal from the 10-yard line, and
Richardson
the Indians burn
wrestled,
another timeout.
And he wrestled it away from Winchell. That was big. Man, Richardson. Great job, keeps his team in the game, and if they go on to win this game, he can say that that play was one of the primary reasons they won the Super Bowl. Great job. I'm looking for Myers on a keeper here. I honestly am. I think Thomas and Starnes are both trying to bounce too many things outside. I think a hard-nosed run from Myers here up the middle will get 6 or 7 of these yards and might even get into the end zone. There's 2:24 left in the contest.
The fumble cost the Bulldogs 3 of those yards. They're back at the 10. 3rd down and goal from the I formation. Myers hands it to Starnes. Starnes tackled from behind. He gains 2 yards, but it brings up 4th and goal from the 8.
And I believe the Bulldogs called maybe their final timeout, but we'll see.
C.J. Landry's checking to see who called that timeout. I show PNG as being completely out of timeouts, and that's what he's marking. That's the choo-choo sign. PNG has used all 3 of their timeouts. Of course, if they hold here on 4th down, they'll just attempt to run the clock out with 2:16 left. Nederland still has 2 timeouts, but they're looking for a play that'll give them 8 yards.
And so Nederland does have 2 of their timeouts, so even if they don't stop him here, they may have enough time. Yeah, they may have enough opportunity to get the ball back. But they're not thinking about that. They're thinking about scoring right here. I would watch Thomas to go to the end zone. And he split out wide to the left.
Indian
I'm thinking that's where it's
secondary
going.
is backed up, and there's Myers with the ball, and he's not going to make it. He's tackled at the 7-yard line. Indian defense holds. That 5-yard penalty really costly for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's 2:12 left in the contest, 2 timeouts left for the Bulldogs as Myers is a little slow getting up. Great stop by the Indian defense. Great stop.
4-point differential. 2:12 left.
Late substitution in for the Indian offense, number 94, Sean Yarborough comes in. On defense for Nederland, number 22, C. Harbor is in the game, setting the edge as the left corner. Number 8, Myers in the game as usual. Thomas back at safety. We'll see if somebody can make a big play, if they're going to get a strip of Winchell. I expect a heavy, heavy dose of Winchell on this drive.
Winchell lines up as quarterback. Takes the snap, rolls to his right.
Big hit by Myers.
Gets to the 10, crosses the 10 to 11, and Nederland calls the first timeout. Winchell with 2 touchdown runs of 11 and 7 yards in the game, and also a couple of throws for points after that were both caught by Kane Pivito. In addition to that, Isaiah Burns ran in for 19 yards in the second PNG touchdown. That's their 22 points. For Nederland, 2 long runs by Thomas of over 50 yards. Starnes 1 run of 5 yards. That's their 18 points. No PAT scored by Nederland in the game.
And you called it earlier how important those PAT conversions are. And Pivito and his 2 catches are the difference in this game, the 4-point difference. PNG has to be aware not to run out of bounds and kill the clock. So, again, I expect a tight run by Winchell and stops by Myers and Thomas.
2:06. Nederland's defense looking to strip the ball from Winchell.
And number 7, Levere, seems pretty intent here as well.
Winchell 2 arms on that ball, and he's into the secondary, pushing to the 18-yard line. He may have gotten the first down.
He did, and it's going to be very difficult now without a turnover for Nederland to come back in this game.
Yeah,
Great fundamentals by Winchell holding on to the ball.
That's the ball game. 2 minutes left, and PNG has got 4 more downs.
So do they come out of the shotgun attack so they don't have a bad snap, or they just stick with what has
Well,
them?
they've only had the shotgun. I don't think Winchell or any of the PNG quarterbacks have gone under center, and that's, again, from my perspective, that's one of the disadvantages of always having a shotgun. It's nice to use occasionally, as they do in the pros, but every once in a while, when you go to the victory formation, you want your quarterback under center because you don't want to take the possibility of a bad snap or one rolling on the ground or going over the guy's head.
Also, when you're 4 yards or 5 yards deep catching that, you can't just take a knee 4 times because you're at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, you go backwards 4 yards every time.
So you essentially have to run a quarterback sneak, which leads to more opportunity for a fumble. So we'll see the fundamentals of the Indians as they try to run out the clock.
Got to protect the A gap, and they're going with the shotgun. Winchell, 2 hands on the ball, running off of right tackle. Gets to the 26-yard line. That's 8 yards on first down.
Bulldogs are unable to stop the clock as they're out of timeouts. Got 1 minute and 45 seconds in running. Yeah, Winchell holding on to the ball with both hands. Tackle made there by number 25, Thomas, and number 21 for the Bulldogs, Jeff Coate. And all they can do now is hope that the Indians put the ball on the ground and give them an opportunity to come back, but it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, they've got to try and strip the ball at every opportunity here. Of course, Winchell running with both hands on that ball realizes what they're trying to do.
And again, they're running behind good blocks by Pivito. And again, Pivito's leading on that cornerback. Nice hit by Myers, but he couldn't dislodge the ball.
Gets the first down at the 30-yard line, and the clock will stop as the sticks are moved, and then it will resume.
And PNG just lining up and running power sweeps with the quarterback behind Pivito's nice blocking. Pivito's lining up in the nasty slot, releasing outside on that cornerback, and it's a real big lane there to run through for Winchell.
Great game to watch, though. 3 touchdowns scored by each team. 2-point afters scored by the Indians being the difference right now.
Pivito is lining up to the left as a wingback. We'll see if they go left this time.
They're in their victory formation now. 2 guys behind Winchell in case the ball breaks free and the snap goes back. Cost them 4 yards on their total offense, but they're inside 30 seconds.
And the chain gang threw down the stick, so I think this one's over.
And that's going to be the ball game. Final score will be Port Neches Groves 22, Nederland 18. Congratulations to the Port Neches Groves White Indians on their Super Bowl championship, and a great game played by the Nederland White team as they hung into it to the very end. For Sheffield Productions, I'm Charlie Jellin and Mitch Hart. We wish you success throughout the course of the year, and thank you for purchasing this DVD of the Southeast Texas Junior Football League. We will see you next year.